welcome to another exciting episode of Watch Me Suck at Minecraft. And today's episode will be very exciting indeed. Anywho, as you've been noticing, I've always kept running out of cobblestone when I want to do stuff. And I'm trying to make a mining system, one that's kind of vertical, goes all the way down. So we're going to concentrate mostly on that today. Forget the farm. Forget the house. So that's our project this time. So it's not going to be the most exciting thing on the planet. Again, I'm going to be playing the Watch Me Suck at Minecraft birthday seed. But before we do that, let's just make sure that we are on normal. Good. Because every now and then I kind of forget to do that. Watch Me Suck at Minecraft birthday seed. I mentioned many a times how I arrived at that. I'll post the seed if you want to copy it. Of course, you're going to start with a blank world. Here we go. Alrighty. The seed should appear now. That's what you enter if you want to play this world minus all the advancements I've made. Alright, before we even start, we're going to have to take care of business first. We got things to unload. Here we go. What I'm going to do here is, I'm just going to put the miscellaneous stuff right about there. I'm going to keep the workbench with me. We'll need the rotten flesh for food. Discard. Discard. I'm just getting it back anyway. So, yeah, so much for that. We will need that. We will need those. We are not going to need those. Oh, and just to play it safe, we won't need that. We'll keep the sword. And we're gonna store away the flint and steel. We're not going to need that. And we don't have extra anything there. We'll take some wood with us. We will need that. And I don't have extra coal, which sucks. Let me just double check. Okay, yeah, I got extra coal. We'll need that. So what I'm going to do now is bring up inventory and drop, 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 drop. Keep the gravel, you'll never know. Like gray wool, we don't really need that. And drop that. Okay, that's the first part. Second part is getting there, which isn't really that far. It's day 34. Speaking of rotten flesh, now there's one thing I want to look at prior to restarting this. Is there is a mining system I started over here, and I think it comes close to it. I'm not going to spend too much time looking. Yeah, it's right there. I might actually hit it when I No, it's actually off to the side a little bit. That's okay. I wanted to be sure about it. So what we're going to do now is, since I desperately need cobblestone, and boy is this thing acting jerky today. So like I said, this is not exactly going to be the funnest episode ever. We really need a lot of this stuff. So that's our big goal today, is get this started and pretty much get the system up and running. I don't know why it took the wooden steps to me, but it did. Yeah, once we get through this border creation, we'll be all... things will really start to pick up a little bit. Plus, we might find some stuff along the way that we need. And this will be for egress. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And we forgot to clear this little chunk. Well, we wanted to concentrate on this, but we got a little problem with food. And look, just what we need. We need our moo-moo cow. And let's use the correct item. Any more? Hard to tell. Since we kind of need these right away. Let's see. I already burnt half the day, which, to no surprise, now this is not going to be the most efficient mining system in the planet here. That's not the intent. The sole purpose of this is, of course, to try to find some resources, but also to make a okay, I decided I'm gonna go only 2 deep per level. I'm going to primarily use it to get material for building. So it's a 2-for system here. We need a lot of this stuff for stuff we're trying to do. Then we can store it away in one of the new chests. Well, it's not a new chest. It's one I got from the old shelter. Someone has suggested that should do put a little memorial where the old one stood. I think I might actually do that at some point. Alrighty, before we even get things truly going, let's put our torches down. Now, right now I'm just starting with corners. And what I'm going to do is replace any dirt with cobblestone. We want a nice solid surface. Just in case. You never know. Right? Right. One, two, three, 4, 5. I think that's how I did it. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that's not how I did it. 4. Well, it's not a perfect system, and I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. and right in the middle. Three, four, 1, 2. Well, let's. Like I said, once establishment is done, we'll be pretty golden at that point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. Well, this one's a little lopsided. Yeah, it's a tad lopsided, but it'll work for now. We need our workbench. What we need to do is make ourselves some sticks. Oops. Oh, look at that. Did it all at once. I like that. That really helps. I got a lot of them. And what we're going to do is make a crap load of torches. And the question is, where did they go? Oh, they didn't even create. There we go. Wow, that is a lot faster. That really is. Unfortunately, the critters can still get at me, so it'll be best to take what I got thus far and do what I gotta do with it. And see, I'm still learning how this game works, because it really would be nice if it came with manuals. Okay, we got 20 sticks, which is a good thing. But right now, since it's not far enough along to really be safe, kind of going back a little bit on my word and doing some of this stuff. Oh look, piece I missed. Alrighty, since I don't need the dirt and stuff, goodbye dirt. And the rows I don't really need either. And I'm sure at some point in this game they'll come in handy, but for now, pointless. Let's see what we got here. I think weaponry and all that kind of stuff will go there. Keep the sticks. I'm gonna take, no, those are different species. Got a lot of torches. We're gonna need a lot of them. And we'll take that with us as well. Let's see if I could come up with something something pretty catchy here. Yeah, good enough. And then this one. Ah. Alrighty. Little humor there. Little seriousness there. And speaking of extra building supplies, let's put that there. Shovel. And it's kind of important there. I don't think need shovels there. The rest are kind of survival mode stuff, so seeds. Might take the trees and plant them nearby so I'll have a wood I'll have a place for some wood, you know. And with that, we might want to take one of these guys here. So we got the floor done. Let's see how much longer we got here. Hey, it looks like I wasted away some of my materials here. What we will need we will definitely need quite a few of these. We'll just start with 5 for the time being. And we got some, come on, fencing to deal with. Whoops. There, we finished that rail. We definitely needed to finish that one. And we got to start that one. I like this shortcut. Way easier to do this. Yeah, not a lot of fence there. I picked up dirt, which I don't want. So what I'm going to do is chuck away the dirt. Goodbye. We're going to keep the gravel. Going to make some sticks. Like I said, we're going to plant those. The furnace, yeah, we might need that too. Oh, there's the moon. Day, whatever the hell it is coming next. Yeah, I'm losing track. I'm losing track. Okay, so is there Day 35. Yeah, see, I've done enough of these, I'm starting to lose count as to what day this is. And since I barely have enough to do anything to begin with, might as well just finish that off. And the one upstairs, well, can't really do it, it'll just look hideous. Well, you get the idea. Might be a little premature to head out, but nobody has spawned here, that's a good thing. Oh, spider. Oh, creeper. On the positive side, he's flattened this out for us, which is good. And he gave us a piece of cobblestone. Oh, didn't really want to get that. Now we want to walk slow, because as I found out, that helps. What's that? Oh, moo cow. I need more moo meat. Alright, back to operations. And here we are. And our pickaxes are not the common one here. Okay. This is what I'm going to do while I'm thinking of it. Is plant some trees. I think one there. And one there. Let's do some harvesting, because we know how much fun that can be. Yeah, I don't even think I'm going to get anything accomplished here. This is much more massive than it appears. But then we'll have a nice, large supply of cobblestone. Now we'll work on the depth. And we suddenly lose our pickaxe. Oh, we might have went just a hair too far there. Pretty. And we got plenty more where that came from. And until I get the official system underway, that this little step will remain. Oh look, we're starting to net something, which is really good. And we still have half the day left. And we'll get that when we need it. Don't really need it now. And there goes the next one. Yeah, because the first one will be the longest one, because I haven't decided how the pattern will go. Let's see how we're doing here. Huh, we got plenty of room for more stuff. Alright, found more coal. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm setting up how the tunnel system is going to work. And 3. And we'll grab some coal now, but again, we're primarily setting up here. We can always go for that a little later. Ruh-roh. That didn't come out even, did it? Oh well. Let's just put the candle in. Actually, what we'll do... Because on this side you'll either see if there's a valuable item here or not, and this side you'll see it on here. Both sides are covered. So, just temporarily knock that guy down. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll work. See, that's why the first one's going to take the longest. See, now that we have a pattern, we know how we're going to set this up. And again, we're just establishing the pattern. We're not going to go for all the material yet. Although in this case I might just go for these 4. So a little piece of gravel will come in handy. It won't be able to get me from here. Alright, we got that established. At least in those directions. Now we got to see what happens in these directions. How this is going to come out. Ah, damn you. How did you get in here? Yeah, that could be a problem. Okay, where was I starting? Okay, over here. Ready? Okay. This is a fairly simple pattern here. This will be a 3 wide. And like I said, yeah, it's not the most efficient mining in terms of gathering up various resources, but in terms of building material, it's the best. Okay, in case of structural, appearance, take care of those, and we'll obviously get to those later. And there goes that one. Well, it looks like this is about as much as we're getting out of this. Now we got the mine system as pictured. What'll happen now is I'll start on this side. Gotta make sure I'm not compromising anything here. Unless I want to expand the main shelter. So we're going to definitely need a lot of this stuff. This will be a relatively boring day, but it'll pay off in a future video. I think I might just leave it that way. Yeah, I was gonna put fencing in and all that wonderful crap, but the final day should be starting, which would be day 36. Yeah, I was going to put in fencing and stuff, but I don't think I actually need that. Should be eating some food while we're at it. Yeah, I know I have a furnace. and some coal. I could have cooked that. Save that for another rainy day. And that piece of gravel will prevent monsters from climbing their way down. That's the sole purpose of that. In fact, I think I can get my mining system from here, from the other shaft. And that breaks. So what I'm going to do is just go a little ways in. I don't know if I can meet it or not. Fortunately, I got a timer going, so... I think it meets in here somewhere. I know it's slightly off to the side. I'm positive somewhere around here it'll meet up. I'm not going to go too much further this way. I'd like it to link up, because it's a very well lit mining system, so I could spend time down here and not worry too much about monsters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 if you count that whole, count the overhang. Oh, let's take a look. Oh, look at that. It was here. Oops. And I dug in so far over. Have those trees grown? Yeah, they did. Let's just level this out a little bit. Still trying to figure this out, because I suck. because there's a lot of torches in here. And there's the system I was looking for. There, now it branches in. So for once I can actually use some dirt and plug up these little holes here. Oops, it actually broke the pillar down. And I know, like I said, not the most exciting episode ever, but and for safekeeping. There we go. And with that being said, we can just plop those back in. There we have some sort of system going, and it's high noon already. So we have a primary idea of how this is going to work. But I have this thing timed out, so what I'm attempting to do is find some stuff. Actually, I'm just about... This is the old system that was in one of my earlier videos. So what we'll do is put that there. Do that's what I wanted. And we'll swap the position of those two, put that there. Now we'll have plenty of building material for some other projects along the way. we always got to keep an eye out. You never know when a monster will come along. I think after this pickaxe, which is pretty close to finished, I'm going to call it good. Then we can do some more exciting stuff the next time around. But like I said, I keep running out of this stuff, so I want to make sure it don't happen. And there goes that one. Okay, the next torch would go right there. I'll grab the sword because I'm not 100% sure on the day. Which is turning into night. And let's okay, turn. That was a lot of mining. Let's see what we got. We got a ton of cobble. We really needed it. We got 15 of the coal, which we could definitely use. 10 wood from other adventures. So what we will do, our miscellaneous building supplies is put those away. Let me just change the order here. I decided not to use the fencing. We got dirt we can chuck, which I probably just got back. Exactly. Okay, put the torches up here. I'm trying to make rhyme and reason out of stuff here. Keep that. Put that there. The oven we're ultimately going to include in some of the system there. What are we going to do with those 10 blocks of wood? I know. And something else happened instead. What I'm going to do here is split it 3 times like that. So as we all know, we're going to need fencing, because we want to do more with the farm. We got enough for one more. Yeah, now we got enough for one more. Set of 2, there. These will keep for tools. We will need tools. Again, we put it away in our safety chest here. Eventually we'll take some of this with us to the barn and put it in there, as well as that. I always do that. Alright, so we finished the floor in here, we finished the stairs, which is good. Oh yeah. Gotta put away the leather in the Ted Nugent's weaponry drawer. Yeah, I'm sure he'd appreciate that. As if he'd ever see this anyway. So we got the basement floor completely finished in here, which is a good thing. Now if I can find some more iron ingots, we can make some sinks and buckets. And call it a completed structure. Oh, he dropped. Speaking of iron ingots. I hear somebody. Creeper. Shoot. Ah, I took a hit. Yeah. The idea here is to make this at least a little more walkable, you know? Die, die, die. You before me, except after C. And let's turn the corner more appropriately. And I want to keep the progress, so I'm going to go back to Ted Nugent's stockpile. Boy, I don't have any control over this because computer's doing a lot of work here. And a free iron ingot, courtesy of a zombie, so it wasn't a total loss. My life, on the other hand, is going to become that. And for safekeeping, the extra furnace and the what have not. Anywho, I know it wasn't the most exciting day in the world, or episode, but there we have it. Days 34, 35, and 36, if I've counted off correctly. And there comes our square little sun. And that'll be it for this episode. It'll be more exciting now that we got a lot of materials. This is GeorgeF551 saying, it'll be better next time. Trust me. Have a good one.